Hello and welcome to this breaking news edition of Real Take Sports Talk, where we have some huge news out of the world of wrestling. The WWE and NBC Universal have come to an agreement to shut down the WWE Network and move it over to Peacock. Now, a lot of people are asking, what's going on? What's happening? Why is the network shutting down? Why is this happening? Now, the main reason is money, of course. As we know, Vince McMahon and WWE are in the money making business and not necessarily the wrestling business. So what's happening here is the WWE Network on March 18th is slated to shut down and stop and transfer all 17,000 hours over to the NBC Peacock app. So that's their own streaming platform. It has over 26 million people on it. The WWE Network right now, in comparison, only has 1.1 million people on it. So you can see why they would want to kind of move away and try to build a larger audience. Now, Rick Cordella, NBC Peacock's executive vice president and chief revenue officer, released a statement that says the following. NBC Universal has a long-standing relationship with WWE that began nearly 30 years ago with Monday Night Raw on USA. WWE has always tapped into the cultural zeitgeist with spectacular live events and larger-than-life characters. And we are thrilled to be the exclusive home of the WWE Network and its millions of fans across the country. WWE Network is a transformative addition to the platform and complements Peacock's massive catalog of iconic movies and shows, as well as the best live news and sports from NBC Universal and beyond. Now, NBC Universal itself has been in the news a lot lately, especially in the wrestling realm, because we found out that NBC Sportsnet is going to be canceled as well, and that's part of this process. They're moving a lot of things over to Peacock. They're moving a lot of events and streaming stuff over to Peacock. So that's going to be on there. Now, the way the news last week was, how is it going to affect USA? Because USA is also expected to take on some more hockey, some more NASCAR, and some more sports. So that was the discussion last week. This week is it's all basically moving over to Peacock. So where we are, I guess, where we're the most blessed in this case as wrestling fans is it's cheaper. So the Peacock app is going to be $4.99 for the bottom version, and then for the premium ad-free version, it's going to be $9.99. This compared to WWE Network's $9.99 and beyond platform that they've come out with is much cheaper, and you also get everything that comes with NBC Universal and Peacock. So that's where that is. Now people are asking, when is this going to happen? Like I said, the date is March 18th, which means all pay-per-views starting from the March 21st Fastlane event will be streamed exclusively to the Peacock platform, meaning that they're not going to be streamed over to the WWE Network anymore. That's going to be gone. So NBC Universal also owns the rights for USA Network, so it's going to be interesting how that plays out. But the WWE Network is shutting down in the United States, and all the content, all the live events, all the pay-per-views are moving over to Peacock. It's biggest takeaway here. Now, again, the question is, how did NBC Universal entice WWE with moving over to their platform? Well, it's twofold. One, NBC Peacock has over 26 million people on that platform. Peacock has 26 million people in the first 6 months, and it's only looking to grow over time. So, and while the WWE Network only has, like I said, 1.1 to it tops out at 1.5 million. So it would behoove WWE to move over to that and switch over and get the eyes on their product like that. The other thing is the money. It looks like they've inked a 5-year, $1 billion contract with Peacock, which is huge. This is probably one of the biggest deals they've signed. Even if you include that Fox deal they signed, which is for an abhorrent amount of money. So basically what this is going to do at the end of the day is, I think it's going to make it easier for a lot of people. And it's going to make it more worthwhile for a lot of people to stream the pay-per-view to keep up with the WWE product, because You get Peacock, which has, The Office, which has all of NBC's original programming on it. And in addition to that, you also get the WWE Network. Now, one of the questions that arises from this is, how is this going to affect the product, and is it going to affect the product? Because we know that WWE has, a questionable past when it comes to the Attitude Era, when it comes to things of the past. Are they going to let things like, for example, Chris Benoit matches on the Peacock streaming platform? Are they going to let, things like Mae Young giving birth to a hand, which did happen? It's historical reference. It did happen on Monday Night Raw. Are they going to let things like that be part of the network? We don't know yet, and I think that's something we're going to see over time. I think over time, my prediction is, at least over time, you're going to see things slowly be taken away. Things, and it's not necessarily the like the gross things. It's going to be the most abhorrent things, like Katie Vick, for example, probably not going to be on Peacock for long. And then obviously, as I mentioned, the Benoit thing. We'll see how all that plays out, but bottom line, NBC, Universal, and Peacock are going to be streaming the WWE Network and all of its content from the middle of March onwards for the next 5 years in a $1 billion deal. Again, it's going to be saving people who watch the WWE Network a lot of money, because instead of paying that $9.99 a month, they're going to be paying $4.99 a month for Peacock and the WWE Network, which, in my opinion, is a pretty good deal. So that's where we stand on that. That's been this news update. We will follow up if there's anything else. So yeah, we'll see you guys. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released.